what's up, everybody? Welcome to The Stack. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I am Pete, and I'm not a 13-year-old girl.
Cool.
Exciting news.
A lot of people have that question at the top of the show.
That's good.
When they watch.
Welcome to We Are Not 13-Year-Old Girls.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be talking about the fact that we're not 13-year-old girls. We're not 14-year-old girls.
We have 10 minutes of hard evidence that proves that we are not 13-year-old girls. Stay tuned.
We have 3 Newsarama reviews for you today. Iron Man 27, Iron Fist 13, and Cap 36. Ooh. With an ending page you are not going to believe.
Whoa!
So let's get right into the comics, shall we?
Yes. Let's do it.
All right. First, Iron Man 27. We have never reviewed Iron Man on the show.
No,
there's a reason for that.
What is that reason?
Do you love MSNBC?
Yeah,
and you'll probably love this issue of Iron Man.
Hey, let's get more courtroom drama in there. Yeah.
It's not that the story is kind of interesting, but the way it's told is like, there's a virus. Let's talk about it in the halls of justice.
To be fair, okay, I will say I'm not totally in love with this issue, but to be fair, that is kind of what Iron Man has been for a while, is a lot of intrigue and spy drama based on the fact that he's the director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah,
and
I like spy
he's
drama.
Also a douchebag.
But I did love the art in this book. There's an opening page of Iron Man who's crash landed in an open field.
That splash
awesome,
page. Yeah.
Great. But then it goes into there's so much word in the story and all word balloons.
Sounded like Pete. Too many words of the word balloons.
I know, yeah.
It's weird. I don't know. I actually kind of liked it. I was a little surprised. Granted, my expectations were maybe a little bit lowered, but. I don't know. I liked it. I know you said you were calling the reveal at the end. I like the reveal at the end. I thought it was good. I like what they're doing with Mandarin.
I love the Mandarin.
Tying in the extremist virus and everything.
But the Mandarin was always supposed to be like the big villain, that like scary. In this, he's like wearing a suit and he's like
sensitive. Yeah, sensitive ponytail.
Well, again, I think it's playing into the more down to earth. Backstage intrigue type thing. So you guys would say don't pick it up, right?
Yeah, I'm not into it.
Yeah, okay, I'm a little bit on the fence with it, but I'd err on the side of pick it up.
Classic.
Let's move on to Iron Fist 13. What'd you guys think about this?
You love it.
I don't even need to speak because Pete will tell you that I love this issue.
Pete, keep doing Justin's review.
Yeah. So, man, Iron Fist 13, just fantastic.
That's actually
great issue.
It's not how I talk.
He has
really well.
That's not how I talk. Guys, that's not how I talk.
Okay.
You're a crab.
Boom.
I don't know what you do.
Yeah.
My father was a lobster.
I really like this issue.
Jackson.
I've been kind of critical of Iron Fist in the past. Mainly, my stupid criticism about it is it just hasn't clicked with me, even though I like Brubaker and I like Fraction. But this issue is really enjoyable. It's fun. It really kicked up the action in the issue. It was like kind of a big sci-fi kung fu action movie. I really liked the last page a lot.
Yeah.
Yes,
I know
I really
keep
like the
mentioning
last
pages, but I think that's what we got going on this week.
Yeah, that's like the climax of a comic book.
Oh,
like the story builds to the end.
It was like I saw this movie where there was this guy and he was hanging over a cliff at the end, and they left it there, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I got to see the next thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you call that?
That's a gorge holder.
Or a cliffhanger.
Oh, cliffhanger. That's the word.
Right.
Gorge holders. Yeah.
So you'd say pick up this issue?
Love it.
I would definitely say pick up this issue.
I would say pick up this issue. I didn't love it as much as you two made.
You always have to be like, definitely pick it up. I'm one step below. They're loving it.
All right, let's go on. Without spoiling it, we're going to talk about the biggest gorge holder of the week.
Man.
Cap 36. Again, Brubaker doing a great job on this title.
Knocking it out of the park. Just see you later.
You are a jock.
Yeah.
Doing the point, the Babe Ruth point, and then just boom, gone.
Babe Ruth, that's a candy bar, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that.
Congratulations.
I'm a big fan of Milky Way Dark.
Yeah.
That really kind of sums you up in a candy bar. Milky Way Dark.
Milky Way Dark.
I'm dark and I'm full of caramel.
Yeah.
So what'd you guys think about this issue?
Get so much soul out of it.
And again, without spoiling the ending,
It was-
if you guys haven't picked up this issue, you're probably gonna want to.
Yeah, I would
First of all.
definitely. Yeah.
The story just keeps going forward in a great way. You can tell that they've got it all set, and it's just getting the story.
And I like the fact that they're really dealing with Bucky being Captain America and not jumping right into the fact that he's amazing and great with the shield.
Here's one thing that I'd throw out to you guys that I found a little disappointing in this issue is I thought the way Bucky's gun, because there was such a big deal about that in the first issue where he's Captain America, how's he going to deal with it? And it was done so nicely by Brubaker in that first issue where he shot the kneecaps out of the guys, and it was a very non-lethal way of doing it. This issue, Granted, he's put into a corner. He's in a tight
Yes.
spot. He's
Yeah,
fighting
so it's like
the
if
server
you-
squad.
that's when you
but
use
he's
a
just
gun.
blasting the crap out of people across the board.
Yeah.
Which
it was
is not
one,
quite as
It
subtle.
was one time, and he was.
It was several times.
I was one.
Pete's got a couple gun charges
Also,
himself,
yeah,
so
I don't,
he's
I
willing
don't
to be a
really
little more
think you're
lenient.
like the best authority on what is moderation in terms of gunplay.
Oh, okay, fine. Fine.
I will say
fine.
I wasn't as big a fan of the reveal in the end.
Yeah.
We should probably throw this over to the blog where we can talk about this more freely.
Yeah, check it out, pulpsecret.com/blog. We're going to have a
'Cause we don't
post
wanna
up
spoil
for you
anything,
guys.
but it's-
May already be up there. Who knows?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
This is a
Our
tease.
Damon.
Speaking of teases, after the break, we're going to have a speed round and we're going to have a viewer mail, so stay tuned.
Yeah, please do that.
I know, it's... Oh, God. Oh, sorry, man. Arm stick. Beat it. There's a place for us.
Somewhere.
Your love for comics doesn't have to be a secret. Go to pulpsecret.com for reviews and commentary on today's top comics.
So, Cap is Captain America.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought we were reviewing a Chapeau
Yeah,
magazine.
Yeah, well, there was that 36th hat Pete got.
Yeah.
It was great. The ending of it was amazing.
Yeah.
Let's move on
I
to
know,
the
the
speed
brim.
round. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Zoom. I love the new graphic.
Pete, do you want to kick it off or what's
Fine, not fine. Oh my gosh, hey, Lone Ranger and Tonto are
Where am
back.
I? Oh my gosh,
And
where
I
am I?
just realized we're doing an internet show?
Yeah. Hey, wow, we're on the internet.
What?
I'm trapped in someone's computer. Weird. Lone Ranger Title #1 is back, and it is fantastic. I was really excited, and I was also very nervous about it sucking because I was such a big fan back in the day. Knocks it out.
Back in the day, you mean like the 1920s. right?
Yeah.
Well, it used to be a TV show. that I
You
watched
talk
when I
about
was
comic
a
books like
wee-
you're going on a
wee little-
date. Like you're excited and nervous, and you hope it works out well, and you get to kiss
All right,
at the end.
Speaking of
Bugle
which,
Boy
you wanna
Jeans,
go?
why don't you go
Lock
next?
and Key #2. This is it's starting to build together. I'm happy. I'm going to stick with it. You should do the same.
Serenity Better Days #1, which takes place between the series and the movie Serenity and Firefly, irrespectively, backwards, is great. It's a great issue. It's a lot of fun, especially if you're a fan of the series. More, Whedon, keep writing stuff. Keep giving us more from your universes.
And that's why you're reviewing it. Okay, Me Good, Me Bad #1.
This is not the title of a comic book. He just wanted to let you know he's going to be bad.
No, have you ever thought to yourself, hey, I can't draw or really write a story. Should I put out a comic book? Apparently you can. Apparently you can just put it out there and it doesn't really have to be any good. So
One
nice
person
work.
will buy it. Walking Dead
man.
#47, building up to everything changes in the Walking Dead universe. Great issue. This is finally Kirkman's back on his feet, and the story's moving forward. Great.
Yeah, I know. No, I actually got to watch him, and he was typing. He was writing it like
Yeah,
this.
It's because
standing
it's
up.
exciting. That's the way to
Yeah,
live.
all
That's
right,
why we
totally
got off
sit
our
down.
chairs.
Woo! That's it for the speed round. All right, Lindsay, thank you. You commented on a video last week. Good job. Have you ever given up on a series
Don't
because
patronize Lindsay like that.
I'm not. I'm giving her a tap on the shoulder, but
well,
I
it
can't.
sounded a little negative.
All right. Well, you read into it what you want. Have you ever given up on a series because of a change in its creative team? Yes, of course. Absolutely,
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
All the time. I think, there's been plenty of times when I've read a title specifically for they're doing a great job on it, and then stop picking it up. I think a good
Yeah.
example, Ultimates, right now.
Right.
The whole point of reading that, I think, was Miller and Hitch.
Yeah, definitely. In the same vein, Exiles, great book for so long, and then
It's-
so many team changes,
yeah.
and now it's just all over the place.
It's one of the hardest things about really liking either a certain character or a certain team or a certain comic book is because there will be changes and stuff like that. And it's really hard when you really like something, really enjoy it, and then it's changed and it's not kind of how you feel about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Conversely, I would say I'm a total sucker for certain things. Something like The Flash. The Flash is my favorite DC character. It has been
tough time to be
That's
Flash
what I'm
fan.
saying. It has been so awful for so long, and I've still picked up every single issue. And what I do is I walk by it in the comic book shop, and I do like a. All right,
Baby,
I don't
come
do
back
anything.
to me.
And I just
The
like
comic's like,
I
"Baby,
walk by
Alex,
it a couple
baby,
of
come
times,
back."
and then I grab it, I put it into my stack, and I'm like, I'm gonna hate this, and then I hate it, and then I buy it next month.
God, you're like
What
a
about you guys?
sad-
Anything
you're like a
that you're a
sad
total
addict.
sucker for that you keep getting sucked back into?
Well, I just have like staples that I always buy, and it's like
No, comic books, not staples.
Oh,
not office
we're not
supplies.
talking about going to Office Depot.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
God, you gotta stick with the show.
I'm sorry, I'm
all over
lost.
the place.
Yeah.
I'm lost again.
Yeah, I feel this way about Detective Comics for some reason. Like it's such a book where it goes up and down depending on the team, but I keep buying it.
Batman Confidential is like that for me.
Yeah.
Well, what you tell us? Comment in the section below. Send us an email. Give us a call. Whatever you want.
Postage, come visit
I don't
us.
care. Just like come and find
take
us
a
in
horse
person.
and buggy.
Let
Yeah,
us know
part of
what
our
comic
live
you are a
12-year-old
total
studio
sucker
audience.
for. If you have a question, you can call us at 888-841-7549 or write into tips@pulpsecret.com. You can upload your video response on YouTube or comment right here below the video. Once again, as you guys know, we're here 3 times a week. This week, if you want it to keep going, view, comment on the video.
Send us
Show
your
your
money.
support.
Send us some money. This is our pledge drive this week.
Yeah,
We're
we're
basically
really-
what's going on. If you send in some money, we will have enough money to buy a tote bag for ourselves, which is cool. So we'll
We
see
need
you
to
guys
carry
next
Tote
time.
stuff.
bag? Why
yeah.
are we gonna buy a tote bag?
I love tote bags.
They're so
I love
handy.
stuff.
You can put a lot.
It's great when you're going to the
comic books.
museum.
Or the beach.
Yeah. Wow.